My husband, Moses, brought down from Mount Sinai the moral doctrine that has guided the 3 monotheistic faiths for millennia. I got a successful cosmetic chain named after me. Great store, don't get me wrong, but not exactly a feminist pièce de résistance. Hi, I'm Zipporah, wife of Moses, mother of Gershom and Eliezer, daughter of Jethro, a Midianite priest, and, according to some biblical scholars, a priestess. But that's a topic for another time. I am here to tell you all about the holiday of Shavuot, because who better to recount the giving of the 10 Commandments than Moses' shiksa wife herself? You heard that right. Intermarriage isn't such a modern phenomenon after all. Like most biblical meet-cutes, Moses and I met at a well. The rabbis speculate I got my name, Zipporah, from the way I flew into Moses' arms at the very first chance I could get. So basically, they're calling me a flighty female. And you think the patriarchy's bad nowadays? That's adorable. I digress. Shavuot. Let's get to it. Shavuot commemorates the giving of the Torah, aka the 5 books of Moses, aka the Pentateuch, 7 weeks following the Israelites' exodus from Egypt. Yes, the 10 Commandments are included in this package deal, but people, there is so much more going on here. Broadly speaking, a treasure trove of guidance for living your best life. More specifically, 603 additional mitzvot, the Hebrew word for commandment, not reflected in the most iconic of titles. The giving of the Torah was a pretty hyped shindig. The kids and I had just been reunited with Moses after staying with my parents when the Exodus went down. I'd barely had a chance to set up my tent when Moses was like, "Peace out, babe, I've got a meeting with God." Men, always so self-important. I mean, yeah, he is the one that went up the mountain, but it took a lot of women to get him there. Do you know how many times that man's life was saved by women? I'm getting off topic again. 5 times, in case you were wondering. Was I scared? Of course I was scared. I have 2 children with the man. There he goes, traipsing up a flame-engulfed mountain like a total mashugana. And then, 40 days and 40 nights, not a word from him, just the constant flashing of lightning and earth-shaking thunder. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd ever see him again. And that's when it happened. God's voice rumbled down the mountain in a deafening cacophony, dividing into every human language on earth so that the entire world could understand it. It was like every sound at once, and yet no sound at all. A deep, impenetrable silence fell from the heavens. Everyone at Mount Sinai, even the wee babes and the deaf elders, somehow we all understood it. In our own way. What did it say? That's for each of us to remember on our own time. We are all there, you know. Each one of us in every generation was present at Mount Sinai on that day. Don't ask me how. It's too complicated to explain. And I promise you this, if you get quiet enough, you can still hear it. Anyway, in the midst of all the hubbub, there comes Moses rambling down the mountain, fiery tablets in hand, like, "No big deal, honey, what's for dinner?" Fun fact about Torah, you're not supposed to believe in Torah, you're supposed to live it. Judaism is all about living and breathing your values on the daily. How cool is that? Torah, that sweet and sustaining gift of divine guidance, is often symbolized by milk and honey. And so, on Shavuot, we eat cheesecake, cheese blintzes, and other lactose-laced indulgences. Just to keep things confusing, as Judaism is wont to do, Shavuot is not only a celebration of the giving of the Torah, it is also the 3rd of the 3 pilgrimage festivals known as Chag HaBikurim, the Festival of First Fruits. Marking the coming of summer and the wheat harvest, Shavuot is a celebration of the abundance of our natural world and a thanksgiving to God. In keeping with the wheat harvest theme, the Book of Ruth is read in synagogues during Shavuot, a riveting tale of survival, enduring female bonds, funky business going down in the wheat threshing room, and most famously, conversion to Judaism. It's worth a read. Check it out. Other ways to get your Shavuot simcha on include decorating your homes and synagogues with fruits and branches, and staying up all night studying Torah. This tradition is called Tikkun Leil Shavuot, or as I like to call it, the original all-nighter. Legend has it that on the night of Shavuot, the heavens open up, making our prayers particularly potent. There's always more that could be said, but I'll leave it at that. Until next time, Chag Shavuot Sameach. And don't forget, you're awesome and learning is sweet.